Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matthew Murphy for the X Factor Elite Network, and we want to welcome you to the moment we've been waiting for, the championship game of the TPS Turf Showdown here in Bryan, Texas. We've got a beautiful night that's starting to form for us. Temperatures dropped to 90 degrees since the last game with a nice breeze, and that'll be able to probably help the X Factor. For those that you didn't get to see, the two other teams that were playing in the last game, the CTX Wrecking Crew and the BLBA Buzz, went all the way to the very last inning, where the Buzz actually walked them off by scoring 6 runs in the final inning to win the game 6-5. So it was a little surprising, but they did pull it off. So unfortunately, that means that their speaker for their walk-up music will be here, and it is extremely loud. So I apologize if during the broadcast your ears start to bleed when they play walk-up music. But we will do our best to provide you a good broadcast of the championship game and do everything to keep you in it, just like we have here in the crowd. One of the things I would like to point out is, unfortunately, my BFF and partner in crime will not be joining me for this broadcast tonight. She needed to go work out, and I understand, but she will be missed. And hopefully she is watching this. And Cynthia, I hope your workout went well, and looking forward to working with you again soon. But for that moment now, we will go ahead and pause for station identification. And once the game gets started and the coaches meeting comes out, we will give you the lineups for both teams. Thank you again for tuning in tonight with the X Factor Elite Network for the game against the BLBA Buzz, who will be the home team, and the X Factor Elite, your team, here on the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about underway here in Bryan, Texas at Travis Fields. So I thought I'd let you hear some of the action here as we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just setting up my lineup here before we start this game.
You feel like Flint. Like you planted off Flint.
And the lineup has been changed to Miss Angela. We have a specific superstitious ritual where as we pass off the lineups to each other, we give each other a fist bump. That has helped us in championship games in the past, but we hope that superstition continues on to give us some victory tonight. Tonight, we will see the BLBA will only be playing with 9 players. Nash will be first in the lineup. Caleb will then bat second. Aiden third. Grant, number 3, fourth. Branson, 5. Ethan, number 6. Zachary, number 7. Jackson, number 8. Cooper in the 9th position. Leading off for the X Factor, Parker Jones. We are underway with the first pitch, which is a ball. Grant will be towing the rubber for BLBA, the Buzz. Another one in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Parker. Wind has definitely started picking up. It died off a little bit earlier, but just kind of comes in gust every once in a while. Grant steps onto the rubber. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 2-1 to count. Make a small adjustment on the camera here. We'll be underway. And hit by pitch, and it actually hurt him a lot. Hit him on the elbow or on the arm there. Parker is going to first, but I believe with it, and he's running to first. So he looks like he's okay, but that was a scary moment there that I'm glad to see that he's doing fine. And that brings up one of the heroes of the game in the last game, Aiden Gray. They had a home run and a triple that scored 3 that took them over the top in extra innings. Here's the first pitch to Aiden. Swing and a miss. He definitely wanted to try to hit that one. Second pitch. Check swing, no. He went. So that'll be strike 2. Coach Doyle has decided to let all 11 batters bat tonight, which is probably a good thing because they're all good hitters. And Gray hits a nice shot, and everybody's just going to watch it go. A 2-run shot to left center. Home run. I want to say number 4 for the tournament. And look at him smiling as he comes across third base. Doing a little ditty there, and probably doing another little ditty as he comes. Yes, he is. And that will score 2 runs in the top of the 4th inning. Atta boy. And of course, Parker somehow tries to wrestle him down, but does not succeed. Now up to bat, Landon Hawkinson, who still, again, is hot for this team right now. Using his own bat this time. Takes the ball 1 outside. Wyatt Rayburn goes onto the batting deck. Here's the second pitch. Gets a piece of that one, but it's foul to the left side. One-handed by Coach Doyle, the third base coach. Ball to Landon. 2-1. Doyle takes Landon takes a shot right between the shortstop and third base for a nice base hit in left field. Landon steals, and looks like the throw was there, but shortstop, I don't think he was expecting it. Kind of started to back out there for the called strike. Not sure he was ready for that pitch. Called strike 2. 1-2 the count to Wyatt Rayburn, cleanup hitter. Wyatt has power when he gets a hold of it. And he backs out again, unfortunately, and that is the called strike 3 looking for the first out. Next up to bat will be number 5, Javi Mares, who had a really good game. Nice double to tie the game, the last game. Takes strike 1. 0-1 the count. Javi gets back into the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, but no, he said he went. So that's an 0-2. So 2 strikes on Javi Mares, no balls. And that pretty much opens a lot of pitches for the pitcher. And they call a no pitch instead of a foul ball in the last inning. And I apologize if the scoreboard is not off. I will have to find the person who's doing that. Can you? Javi calls time. Let's count blue. Score is 2-0. So that's a 1-2 with 1 out, runner on second. Chopper going to shortstop. Going to be a tough play, but he gets him at first. However, that will advance Landon to third base. So 2 outs for Sean Murphy. comes up to the plate. Has had a little bit of struggles in the past few at-bats. Hopefully he can clear that up here. All low for the first pitch. Grant looks like he's got some pretty good velocity, which usually caters to people who hit the ball a lot. Foul ball. Don't step. So that'll bring the count to 1-1. Ball high, 2-1. Sean Murphy. Landon Hawkinson just 70 feet away from scoring that third run. Called strike at his eyes. I'll have to disagree with that one, but umpire is obviously closer. And Grant steps off the rubber to reset. Murphy chokes up and gets a little closer to the plate to just put the ball in play with 2 outs. And the curve gets him looking, and he shakes it because he knows it was a good pitch to retire the side. So, off of 2 hits, we got 2 runs on Aiden's home run. And you're listening to the X Factor Elite Network broadcast on Sideline HD. So welcome back to the X Factor Buzz Championship game. As the X Factor takes the field now. Left field, you've got Landon Hawkinson. Center field, Bud Burrell. Right field, Sean Murphy. Third base, you have Aiden Gray. Parker Gray is going to be at shortstop. Remington Duck is going to be at second base. Right one. 2 now. Goes out to right field for a single, and Sean is trying to get him out, but not quite going to be able to get him. So he reaches on a single to left. So that puts a runner on for the Buzz on first base. Next up is number 17, Caleb, who has a pretty good sized bat and has hit on runners. Ball gets past Javi Mares, which will allow the runner to get to second. It's a runner in scoring position now. 1-0 the count. Ball low, 2-0 count to Caleb. And they're pitching him gingerly because he is a big hitter. Inside pitch catches the inside corner for strike one. 2-1 to count. Ball again gets past Javi Mares, which advances the runner to third. 3-1 to count. Tried to pick that ball instead of block it. Unfortunately, it went through the 5-hole. Grounder to Parker Jones at shortstop. He will get the out at first, but that will score a run for the Buzz. 2-1, X Factor now. With 1 out. Next up to bat will be number 34, Aiden. I believe he hit a home run in the last game we played against them. And the curveball's high. Ball 1. Aiden's got a sliding mitt in his back pocket there, so he's expecting to get on base here. We're hoping to hurt his plans. Swing and a miss. And bring the count even 1-1. Adrian throws the next pitch a little low for ball 2. 2-1 to count with 1 out. Nobody on. That one's gripped a little tight on the curveball, so it's a bouncer. 3-1 to count. To number 34, Aiden for the Buzz. But that one definitely was a beautiful pitch there for strike 2, which fills up the count 3-2. Aiden likes the call. Here comes the pitch. The ball is hit sharply into right center, which goes to the wall. And that will be a stand-up double for Aiden. And he's pretty pumped up there for the Buzz, as they're excited for him as well. So that brings up number 3, Grant, who's also the pitcher tonight for the Buzz. As Aiden puts on his sliding mitt at second base. First pitch is a hard grounder to Remington Duck, but he is able to snag it, and that gets him. Oh! And looks like Wyatt Rayburn, with a really smart play, throws it back after he gets the out at first over to third, and it was by a toenail. And Aiden was saved by our Aiden at third base. That brings up number 91, Branson. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to him. So this is normally when I would talk to my BFF partner in crime, and she would have something funny to say. But unfortunately, I don't. Throw it! Unfortunately, the ball gets past Javier Mares in a wild pitch, which allows Aiden for the Buzz to score a run at home plate.
Run him back until he turns his back. Then
after a little triple picker. So that ties up the game 2-2 with a 1-1 count to Branson. Called strike. Will make the count 1-2. Adrian likes the sign. Here comes the pitch. The ball is hit out in right field and looks like Bug is there to catch it. No, he comes out of his glove after he tries to slide. And Ryan's going to score that as a base hit because it was a lot of range for him to get there. For all of you guys that are scoring the book. And gals. Matter of fact, one of our best book keepers is Aiden Gray's mother, Angela Gray. Trying to compose himself on the mound here. Adrian Herrera, really making some pretty decent pitches, but they just happen to hit him. And on the first pitch, ball, but it gives the runner a chance to steal a base. So now runner in scoring position. Once again, the game is tied 2-2. 1-0 the count to Ethan, number 12. Foul ball. One to count. Another foul ball. And we may have to get another box of balls because there's been several foul balls that have been thrown or taken out of play. One and two to count, excuse me. Ball inside. Will make the batter fall back. 2-2 to count. Here's the pitch. Hard grounder that's going to get past Remington Duck. And the center fielder, Bug Burrell, which will give him a double, stand-up double, and score another run. And that will give the Buzz the lead, 3-2, here in the bottom of the first. That was a CNI double. As that ball went through roughly 3 players to get to the fence. Ball inside, or excuse me, strike inside for the first pitch. 1-1 to count. Runner at second. Second pitch is a check swing, foul. That's an 0-2 count. With 2 outs. Hopefully Adrian can get out of this inning and ring him up and let his players get some of those runs back. Curveball finds a gap between shortstop and third. And Landon kind of bobbles the ball, but picks it up, but not in time to save the run from crossing the plate. Score is now 4-2. The Buzz. Tough inning here. Ball is in right field. Sean is on it. A beat, and he jumps up to catch the ball for the third out. Nice play by the right fielder. And that will end in the inning. But it was a hard inning for the X Factor as they let 4 runs cross the plate on 28 pitches. Adrian's actually pitching really well. They're just having to hit the ball. We'll pause for station identification here on the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. All right, and we're back to the action in the top of the second. Adrian Herrera is coming up to the plate, and I think he wants a little revenge here. Takes the first strike, 0-1. I'd like to see him get a good, nice hit here. Swing and foul ball for 0-2. And that one kind of scared a few of the crowd here, even though there's a net protector. Here comes the pitch. The ball is a little high, so that brings the count to 1-2 for the guy towing the mound. Nice hit to center field, but it's straight to the center fielder, unfortunately. And that is the first out of the top of the second.
Come on, JV! Go, 21! Come on, 21!
And my wife keeps texting me to do things for the scoreboard, but I am not doing the scoreboard. And she is literally on the other side of the area, so my apologies if the wrong batter is up. Remington Duck is actually batting now. And he takes the first ball and the second ball for 2-0. Called strike to Remington Duck. Two and 1 to count. Ball low, 3-1. Remington Duck.
All right,
We're
Remington.
trying to get the corrections on who is actually batting here. And a foul tip caught will be a swing and a miss strike. Pitch is low, will give him the chance to get to first on the walk. Nice at bat by Remy.
Come on, JB.
That will bring up JB Acosta.
Come on, JB.
Remy can be a threat on the bases.
Come on, JB.
But I do know this catcher's got an arm. Swing and a miss by JB on a high strike.
Bad out there.
So 0-1 the count. Remy at first base. Hey, can you stop him from doing that? Called strike. Oh and 2 to JB Acosta, and 1 out, and a runner on first. He fouls that one off, and it goes a long way past the root to keep the count 0 and 2.
Try to go the other way around. Come on.
Swing and a miss, and it could be a strike him out, throw him out, but no, he gets there safe. Remy to second base.
When that swing you can.
So, even though it's a strikeout, it is productive to be able to advance the runner with 2 outs. Andrew Carrillo steps up to the plate. Fouls off the first pitch to him. 0-1.
I know.
So for all of you guys, I've heard we've got viewers in Chicago, obviously Houston, College Station, Bryant, some in Dallas. We appreciate you watching tonight. As Taco, as we call him, fouls off the second for an 0-2 count. Love to hear from you. Please message us either on YouTube or Facebook. Let us know where you're watching. Ball outside. 1-2 the count. 2 Taco. We do like to know where everybody's watching. Ball gets past,
There you go, babe.
which allows Remy to get to third base. And he puts up the count, 2-2, with 2 outs. On the wild pitch. Trying to get one of these runs back, but Remy's 70 foot away. Chop swing over to first base, and that will retire the side. So a walk, but no hits. Leaves a runner stranded at third. With the Buzz up 4-2 against the X Factor going into the bottom of the second. This is the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. back here in the bottom of the second. I'm trying to paint you a picture of what you don't see behind me. This is a threeplex baseball. Travis Field's in a threeplex, so there's 3 fields. So if you hear crowds yelling in the background, it's because another game is being played at a younger age. Coming up to bat is number 11, Jackson, for the Buzz. Adrian currently has 29 pitches going into the bottom of the second. It's beautiful fields out here. All turf. Ball 1 to Jackson. So if you haven't come out to Travis Fields for a tournament, you ought to check it out. It is very good. And with the shadows, it is cooled off a lot. Ball is on the edge of foul territory, and Landon laid out for it, but unfortunately couldn't get to it because it was out of play for a foul ball. 1-1 to count. And Jackson comes back a little upset that ball didn't drop. But as you can probably tell, I'm a lot happier. Ball chopped to first base. Wyatt picks it up easily for the first out.
Number 24, Cooper.
Made it to 3 championship games this year so far in tournaments. The ball is hit to left field for a single to Landon, but he is right there to get it in quickly to hold him at first base for Cooper, number 24. And in those 3 championships, what the X Factor has been, they have placed second in 2 and won a championship. Bringing back the top of the lineup, number 99, Nash, will step in. Here's the pitch, runner goes. And even though a nice throw by Sean Murphy, who's actually went in, the runner does make it. Didn't even see that Sean Murphy was in the catcher. That was a heck of a throw right there on the called strike. The ball gets over Wyatt Rayburn's head at first base, and that will probably advance the runner home. And they won't even try to get him out. They will hold the runner at first base.
Number 17, Caleb.
That scores another run.
No, it takes
Ball gets past Murphy, which advances the runner. So to reset you guys, Javi is now at second base. Remy is at right field. Sean Murphy's the catcher. Ball is hit. So ball is hit to Parker Jones, who's now playing shortstop. He tries to get the lead runner. Unfortunately, it was not grabbed by Aiden Gray, so that will be an error, which will allow the runners at first and second now. Ball 1.
Reset, boys.
And ball 2. Murphy blocked it pretty well to prevent the runner from coming home. fly ball out to shallow center, and Bug's going to let it drop, unfortunately. And that is going to cause the runner to advance to third now. I don't know what's going on with this team, but they don't look like they're all on the same page here.
Now batting, number 3, Green.
That's supposed to count, though.
So that puts runners on the corner. And another run comes over the plate. Now the game is 6-2. And number 3, Grant, comes up to the plate. A very good hitter.
I mean, he's coming in, it's his ball. If you play center, if you want to go to that corner and get it, or that corner and get it, the ball is good.
Reset, boys. We got a lot of game left.
So
Come
there's a
on.
little miscommunication between Javi and Bug on that last play. And a swinging gate attempt to try to get the runner to come off a third. It does not fool him. And the runner advances to second. Runners on second and third on the decisive indifference. Here's the pitch, hard ground ball, and Parker lays out for it, but it's going to the fence, and that will score 2, and it could be a double, possibly triple. No, he stands up on the second base. And we are struggling here in the championship game.
I'm in my own zone with beast mode time, so go hard or go home. I got it on my mind, see I came here to shine, so let's get it on.
Game is now 8-2 in the bottom of the second.
We got a lot of games.
Time's called for a courtesy runner. Number 9, Panetta, who's sitting on the bench.
We know you'll like
Called strike. Number 2, Ali. Runner goes to third, and nearly there, but he had a really good jump there. And Sean just couldn't get him out behind the dish. 1-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Ball is sharply hit, but foul. And everyone will take a big breath as a sigh of relief. The scoreboard appears to say 2 outs. I'm not sure if that's correct. I could be wrong. I'm doing a lot of it here. Curveball in the dirt. Sean blocks it well, and that stops the runner from advancing home for ball 2. 45 minutes left in this game here. Ball is again sharply hit to the left for a foul. 2-2 the count. Another sharply hit ball to Parker Jones, who barely gets him out on a bang-bang play to first, but that will again advance the runner, so obviously that wasn't the third out as the runner comes over the plate. So whoever is scoring the board here at the field was wrong. That was the second out. Sean blocks the ball, curveball there for ball 1. This is the first time Murphy's had a chance to catching championship game and doing pretty good. Little chopper to shortstop. Parker is able to pick it up and throw it to first for the third out to retire the side, but damage was definitely done again in that inning as 1 second here. As 5 runs score to make the score 9-2. All right, so we're back in action here in the top of the third. Bud Burrell is leading off. He's 11th in the lineup, but he is kind of our second leadoff hitter with his speed. He's been hitting the ball a lot better, but he will take this one for a ball straight. 0-1 to count to Bud. Swing and a miss. As the catcher can't stay a hold of it. And that'll slow down the tempo of the pitcher a little bit. Hopefully that'll help the X Factor and Bud. Coach tells him to calm down, and he watches one go right by him. So that will bring the top of the lineup back as Parker J starts to dig in with 1 out. Swing and a miss. A little late on that one. We're hoping to see the X Factor get out of this funk here. High strike. Looking for 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2. 1 out in the top of the third. Weather's definitely starting to feel a lot better out here on this Memorial Day weekend, where we remember those who have fought and sacrificed for our freedom. And the called strike looking to Parker J will be the second out of the inning for the X Factor. And that brings in number 10, Aiden Gray, who we're hoping will be able to get us something started just like he did in the first inning. Ball gets past him for ball 1. Nine to 2 here in the top of the third. Aiden digs in. Here comes the pitch. called strike. And the catcher is having problems catching this pitcher. He's got some velocity. And that is definitely keeping our batters at bay. Inside pitch. And the umpire nearly called it a strike, but he decided against it to make it 2-1. Foul ball as he fights it off. Evens the count 2-2. Nice shot. And so hard shot that goes to second. The second base lays out and gets it, but makes a poor throw to first base, which will give Aiden the chance to get on the base path and bring up Landon Hawkinson, who again is still hot. So on the error, that gives Gray a shot, and Landon actually hits a nice shot into third, or over third, and the third baseman throws it way out, overthrows, which gives Landon the opportunity to get in safely and Aiden to score a run. So one back with a little 2-out fire here with the X Factor on the top of the third. And Wyatt got a hold to that one, but unfortunately not enough. And that will retire the side, but one run comes across for the X Factor to take one back. Hopefully we can hold them here and get back in this ballgame. This is the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. So we're back in the bottom of the third. Nothing has changed out on the field as substitutions. Again, Sean Murphy is the catcher. Aiden is still towing the rubber. Remy at right field. Javi at second. Wyatt at first. Aiden at third. Parker at shortstop. Landon at left field. And Bug in center field. Coming up to bat, number 12, Ethan, for the Buzz. Here comes the first pitch. And he hits one out, and Parker has called everybody off for the pop fly for the first out.
Number 29, Zachary. While they call it God's country.
That brings up number 29, Zachary, for the Buzz, with one out in the bottom of the third. I I could get lightning to strike, that speaker is doing the walk-up songs. I would love for that to happen. Called strike. 0-1 the count. And nice little shot back to the pitcher, but Adrian has got the defense there. A little Cy Young looking as he's able to throw out the batter at first. That will be 2 outs as number 11 Jackson comes up to the plate. Lefty here for the Buzz. Called strike on the curveball. And a ball out in left field, and it looks like, no, it is going to be a foul ball out of play after it bounces over the fence. And the landing was there. I tell you what, if it was in play, it would have been out. So that will bring the count to 0-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Unfortunately, that vendor did not get back down into the zone, so that is ball 1. Counts 1-2. But that vendor did, and it was put in play by Hobby, who gets the third out. That is a 3-up, 3-down inning for the X Factor, which was needed. No hits, no runs for the Buzz. The X Factor will be coming up soon to try to get some of these runs back. So, yeah, scoring 9-3 for the Buzz going into the top of the 4th inning. This is Matthew Murphy, your play-by-play on the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. So we're back into the top of the 4th, and what you didn't hear is the battle of speakers between the home and the visitor that literally made everything sound like mud. Speaker 4, the Buzz, is directly behind home plate, which is kind of not a good place for it. It really should be over on their side. Ball 1 is high and missed by the catcher to Javi Mares, who grounded out in the 1st inning. 1-0 the count. So if all of you are listening out there, and you've got speakers, and you've got a play-by-play, do them a favor and just get on the further corners next to your players instead of blaring it right behind the play-by-play. Ball 2, 2-0 the count to Javi. And he will take a called strike on the corner, inside corner, to make it 2-1.
Come on, Bob.
Ball high, 3-1 the count. I'm pretty sure he will get the green light here if he sees a pitch that's close. He's good hitter. Swing and a miss. Will fill up the count. 3-2. Sean Murphy's on deck, looking to get out a little bit out of the slump and make that new Dirty South bat swag work. Foul ball. Hobby fights off there. Leave the count 3-2. I'm not sure why they whistled there, but it did help Hobby as he gets a base hit into center field and puts him at first base. So no outs, runner on first for Sean Murphy as he steps up to plate after the line drive into center for Javi Morales. Sean digs in, gets ready, and takes the ball one outside. Javi stays at first. X Factor looks like they're going to be going station to station here, not being too aggressive on the plate or at the bases to keep the momentum that they've somehow started to pick up. Sean, a little blooper over to third base. And he outruns it to get to first base on the single looper by the third base, who kind of hesitated, was thinking about doing a double play, but then throws it to first. So that puts runners at first and second. To bring up Adrian Herrera to the plate. The coach calls timeout for the Buzz. Go give them a talk. It looks like an argument is ensuing on the mound between the coaches and the players. I don't know if a pitching change was made or they're just having a conversation, but it doesn't look like a pleasant one. Looks like the gentleman that was arguing was the third baseman, so maybe he had a good tongue lashing there, and not getting the runner out at first and hesitating. Everybody resets back into position. Number 22, Adrian Herrera, steps in and digs in to take the first pitch. Foul ball will freeze the runners, first and second. 0-1 count. Runners on first and second. And there was a slight move by the pitcher, which balked, which would advance the runners both in scoring position. Sean at second, Javi at third. So definitely the momentum seems like it is shifting in the X Factor's favor here. There's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Excuse me, second pitch. 0-2 the count to Herrera. I'd like to see some of that magic that he brought in the first game when he just launched the ball to left center. The ball high. 1-2. Ball low, 2-2 the count. Adrian's got a good eye for the plate, obviously being a catcher and a pitcher. He knows the zone pretty well and has been hitting well recently. Ball 3 gets past the catcher, but does not go far enough to allow Javi to advance home. It's a full count here to Herrera. And here comes the payoff pitch. Foul ball, fights it off. 3-2 still the count. Adrian resets his necklace. Gets ready. Grant's got 72 pitches for the Buzz. And a Bender gives a called strike to Adrian. Kind of drops his head. It was a great pitch, Adrian. Just keep in mind. And that brings up Remington Duck. 1 out, runners on first and second. Check back to Javi over to third. Where he just kind of barely walks back to the base because he's not leading off too much. Trying not really kind of conservative base running right now for the X-Factor. Trying to get back in this game. Called strike on the first pitch. Low strike, but a strike by the umpire. Check swing, but it is in the zone for strike 2.
All right, Grimby.
And a chop swing. And batter is out at first, but there was a little mix-up on who was advancing, who was not. So Sean kind of got hung up between second and third, and they tried to get him out and overthrew second base, which allowed Javi to score. So that scores a run. The score is now 9-4. On, I would assume, the sacrifice. Ball one to J.B. Acosta, who can hit the ball pretty well. And it'd be nice to see him get one, as he had quite an aggressive swing there for the foul. 1-1 to the game with 2 outs. Murphy on second. Ball high, 2-1 the count to Acosta. Murphy is looking a little bit aggressive out on second base, and that is causing the shortstop to get back, but he's then called strike. 2-2 evens the count.
All right, you gotta protect that kid.
Murphy is a pretty smart base runner. With 2 outs, we want to try to stay as aggressive, and very sharply hit foul ball to the right. Coach Doyle looks a little frustrated right now. Keeps looking out. I don't know if he's looking at the players to see what they're doing in the dugout, but got a little frustration on his face here, and I don't blame him. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. But runs do come across the plate and gives 1 run, which makes the game 9-4 for the Buzz, moving into the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. moving into the bottom of the fifth. X Factor has 5 hits, 1 error, 4 runs. The Buzz have 9 hits, 9 runs, 2 errors. They were costly errors that allowed runs across the board for the X Factor and get them back in this game, 9-4 for the Buzz. Adrian is still towing the rubber for the X Factor. He has 54 pitches, and he's really been productive, but they have been hitting him. And that is one of the reasons why the score is what it is. But had a nice inning in the last one, and hopefully he can continue that here. Number 24, Cooper squares up the bunt, but pulls back for the ball. 1-0 the count. Another bender, but high. Ball 2.
Down the zone.
And that one is a nice bender. Curve ball, called strike. 2-1 the count. 17 minutes left on the clock for this championship game. Ball in the dirt makes the count 3-1. Murphy gives him the sign. Adrian here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pretty curveball, which fills the count 3-2 to Cooper. Cooper twirls the bat. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Adrian. Nice pitch in there. That brings up number 99, Nash, to the plate for the Buzz. Ball a little low there for the 1-0 count. But that one is a nice called strike, which evens the count 1-1. Here's the pitch in the dirt, but snagged up by Murphy. 2-1. Ball outside. Thought it was going to hit the side of the plate there, but unfortunately not, which will make the count 3-1 to Nash. Called strike. Fill up the count 3-2. Which sort of opens up some pitching options for Adrian on the mound. And he knows what he wants to do with it right here. And the ball is in play, and it is a range, and that gives a really, really beautiful play by Parker Jones, who snags the ball up right by second base, and on his knees throws the batter out on a pretty pick by Wyatt Rayburn at first base. Beautiful play right there. And that's the X Factor that we like to watch. Called first strike to Caleb, number 17. And called second strike. 0-2 the count here to Caleb.
Hey, keep him swinging.
Crowd's telling him to keep him swinging. And that ball's in the dirt. Sean snagged it up for ball 1. 1-2 the count.
Hey, check him out now. Let's go.
Little bender. He thought he was going to hit him, but it didn't. It curved back in, but it was still in the dirt for ball 2. Hard shot to right field. Remy kind of dribbles the ball, but is able to get it back in to keep it as a single. That was definitely a hard shot to right field. So, runner on first for number 34-8, who's had some good at-bats in this tournament. 2 outs. Called strike on the first pitch down. Pickoff. Attempt. It was close, but safe. Nice pickoff move by Adrian there. Ball gets past Sean on the pass ball there, which will advance the runner.
We walk back there, Sean. Let's go.
The crowd is asking him to be a wall. Ball struck the sharp to shortstop, and that will retire the side as Parker Jones slings it across to Wyatt Rayburn for the 3rd out. So, 1 hit, no runs, left a runner stranded at second. And we go into the top of the 5th with 11 minutes left in this game. So this will be the last inning for the championship. And we're looking for lightning from the X Factor batters here on the X Factor Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. So we're back here in the top of the 5th inning, and Grant has been replaced by Caleb, number 17, and appears to be their closing pitcher. And there's some conversation on the field, and I'm not sure what's going on here.
Taco's sick, so he's out, and then we're going next to Bud.
Should be the top of the 5th.
No, Taco, Andrew is sick. He's not batting, so he's out, and Bud's batting.
Parker, where to lay out on that one?
So unfortunately, one of our batters, Taco, is sick. So that is called an out.
Go, Bug.
So we will start
And our swing just got let it
with
look.
one out here,
Got it, baby.
and we move to Bug Burrell, who takes the first swing and a miss strike, and then a ball to make the count 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1 to count, 2 Bug.
Drop it.
A called strike at the knees for Bug, evens up the count 2-2. We sure hope Taco's okay. Fights off, strike there for foul ball. Keeps the count 2-2 for Bug. 17 is definitely slinging out there. Caleb for the Buzz.
Go, Bug.
But if it's pitched fast, it can be hit hard.
In the gap.
And a curveball that makes Bug think it was going to hit him, so he turned, but it curved back in for the called strike. It sends him back to the dugout. That will bring up Parker Jones with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Go, Parker.
Called strike.
All right, P, let's go, baby.
6 minutes left on the clock here.
Once you get in there.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2
Go,
to Parker Jones.
Pull it in. Base it here.
He fights that one off for foul ball. Leaves the count 0-2. And the umpire gets a couple of baseballs since so many have been hit out of play. Caleb steps off, resets himself on the mound. Parker steps out, digs back in. Swing and a miss. Not sure what's going on here. But that should have been the 3rd out.
Let's go, Aiden. Hey, knock one. Hey, make a pitch to you. Hit the gap, hit the gap.
So Aiden Gray is at bat, and I'm not sure why. So foul ball by Aiden Gray, and I'm confused right now because apparently there wasn't 3 outs after we were told there was. And 2-2 the count for Aiden Gray.
Hey, nice start, bud. Square it and drive. It's square it and drive.
And Aiden hits a nice shot out to right field, and that's going to be hits the fence, and he's going to try to make it to second, but he will be out at second base. And I believe that will be the ball game. Not real sure here. Well, they're discussing it here to see what's going on. The X Factor is going out on the field quickly. could be for no, I think, as the umpires are talking here, figuring out this game.
Jay!
And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So Adrian takes the loss in that one. Grant takes the win. So the final score for the championship game is 9-4. The BLBA Buzz takes the championship in a weird ending here on what was going on. And we are very, very proud of the X Factor for getting to where they were today as the finalists in this championship game. I think they're a little upset, but they did the best they could to get back into this game. And we are very proud of them. So, that being said, we will give you the summary here. 9-4 is the final score, with the X Factor getting 5 hits with 1 error. The Buzz getting 10 hits with 2 errors.
Ooh, that hurt.
For a final score again, 9-4. Thank you very much for watching tonight, and for the weekend. We hope that you enjoy your long weekend here on this Memorial Day weekend. And we honor and remember those who sacrificed their life for freedom. And we pray for their families. Thank you very much for watching. This is Matthew Murphy signing off here on the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD.
Taco.
All right, Taco.
Hey, Javi.
All right, Hob.
All right, good job, bud.
All right, Wyatt.
Good job, bud.
All right, Lando. A-Train. E-Money.
Good job, man. I'd like to thank you guys, man. You guys played a great game. Welcome to the tournament. You're the champions, BLBA. Dash purple.
I'll take the
And cards.
Yeah, I got a sticker.
Right hand stuff.
Don't say that, dog. Don't say that, man. Hey, pitch. Hey, be careful.
Mix it in, boys. Hey, X Factor, some of y'all, one or two of y'all. Aiden. KB. Look that way first. Look that way first. Middle. Okay, to the right. Y'all look this way. We both trying to get up at the same time. Yeah, mi amor. Gracias, mi amor.
Congratulations, boys.
What a better.
Hey, tall people in the back. Taking you in the front. Y'all, come on. Go on, get in there. Go on.
Show your ring.
Go, Junior. Go. Coaches, are you gonna get in?
Come on, Trey.
Okay, I want to see everybody in the back. Get in between someone so I can see your face. Y'all stop playing. Y'all get in between like each other. You better speak fast. Keep pushing my butt, bro. Yay. Hurry up and fix the sign. Come on, get the sign.
Come on, fix the banner, Javi.
Hey, y'all stop playing already. This. Someone keeps Hey, can you get that corner down there? Stop touching butt. Thank you. Ready? All right, everybody look up. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Good job, guys.
So, Coach, tell me what you think.
Oh, it was rough. It was rough. Minimal mistakes cost us. Should have been a game that we should have took. Should have been a game we should have took. Watch out, man.
So, Adrian, I thought pitched really well. He
Both
just
of them
got
were very well.
he got
Pitched
hit
really
a
well.
lot. They were good hitters, and but I thought he pitched well.
the hits that we had, we should have made. But it is what it is. You know, they 12-year baseball. They're gonna make errors, and we're gonna work from it, and we're gonna be all right.
Well, we're still proud of the boys for making it as far as they did today.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate your time to tell everybody what you thought. So congratulations on being a finalist today, and we look forward to seeing some more exciting.
Oh yeah, we coming. Hey, we gonna build from this. Hey, this second place is not gonna be. That's 2 in a row. That ain't happening anymore.
All right, let's go.
Let me take a picture of you, babe.
Aiden.
You want me to go?
Aiden.
You want me to go?
Man, this ain't like my bucket showed you like when I was doing, man. My bucket been fired.
Stand right here for me. So Aiden, I know it was not the result that you wanted to see in the championship game, but I want to say you had a fantastic tournament with how many home runs? 4? Was that 4 home runs? Well, no, you had one yesterday, right? Oh, I thought you did. So, well, 2 home runs. I could have sworn you had one yesterday, but you played really well. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that and what you thought about the game and the tournament.
It was a fun tournament.
That's it? That's all you got? Little fun tournament? Yeah. Well, your swing looked really, really good. You're hitting a bat that you're not normally used to hitting, but I think you like that bat, right? You hit it really well, really strong. So, are you going to be trying to convince your dad to buy you a new bat now? Well, thank you so much for coming out and talking to us and to all the people. We got a lot of people watching, and congratulations on a very good tournament.
Thank you.
Take care. Well, that about wraps it up for the post-game interviews for everyone. We appreciate you watching once again as the X Factor become a finalist in the tournament. A little short of where they wanted to be, but still very proud of them. Thank you again for watching.